9:16, everybody, and we're used to the phrase, there's an app for that, right?
Of course.
But how about there's an invention for that as well?
I like that. Well, our next guest is an inventor and also helps other inventors get seen and heard. This is so cool. He joins us this morning with a few problem-solving gadgets, so let's all welcome Christopher Guerrera from Modern Inventor.
Yeah.
Thank you. What
A real-life gadget maker.
That's it. This is what we do.
Okay.
We give inventors a chance to show their products. I have my own products, and we have big events throughout the year called Pitch to Pros. So we bring inventors to these big events and get a chance to pitch to the pros, like
Shark
people like
Tank
Dame and
live.
John.
Right.
That's
Very
exactly
cool.
what it is. I've been on Shark Tank twice, by the way.
Oh
There you
my
go.
gosh.
Yeah, I was on season 12, the grand finale.
Okay, what was your first invention?
Oh boy, this goes way back, probably when I was 13 years old.
Oh boy.
Came up with a device to help carry newspapers. I lived in Waterbury, Connecticut, so shout out to Waterbury.
Yeah.
And I had the largest paper route in Waterbury, and I found a way to clip it on my shoulder and make it easier to carry Sunday papers. Remember how large they were?
Remember the newspapers,
And they were really heavy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
How did you get the knack for wanting to create solutions?
I think you're born with that. It's like DNA. I was really good in math and science and good with my hands, and I ended up becoming an engineer.
Yeah.
And I ran big companies like Ford Motor Company and BMW, so I've been having a lot of fun with inventions because there's so many gadgets to help everyday life.
Yeah, and now you're helping others find their ideas, make them into a reality. You brought some along with you this morning, so let's begin with what exactly this thing is right over here.
The NutriSteamer.
Yeah.
It's a 4-in-1 gadget.
Okay.
You basically can steam, boil, bake, and store with it. It rolls
You
open.
can bake this?
You can bake it, has a handle, you can steam with it, it all rolls out. So it's 4-in-1. It pops off, you can store it, put it right in your refrigerator.
And for busy mamas and dads, this is silicone, so it's dishwasher safe.
All dishwasher safe.
Love it.
It's really convenient, and it actually retains, there's a scientific study done, it retains some of the vitamin C on some of the food you're steaming.
Right, because if you steam it too long, you lose a lot of nutrients,
I
so this
see
keeps
what
it.
you mean by baking. It rolls out
Rolls
into like a
out
baking,
like a baking sheet,
Oh,
right.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice.
Wow.
Okay, this caught our eye right away.
So I have a whole day set up for you, right? So now you want to go home after you're done baking, you want to have a beverage. You can have fancy, you can have guest over, you can have a little bit of wine.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to take it outside.
Wow.
Have a little tumbler.
Yeah.
It
right?
disconnects.
Disconnects. Just a really quick screw on, and you're done.
Yeah.
And it looks great.
Yeah, it
Right?
does.
It looks fancy, it looks
There you
rich.
go. Okay, yeah.
So you can do it casual,
And this is shatterproof?
all shatterproof. You can take it on boats and campers.
Wow.
You can take it anywhere you want.
And it's easy.
Really convenient. It is.
And it stands up really nice when you disconnect
Yeah.
it.
And again, you can be elegant, or you can just hang out in the backyard.
Right. All right, let's talk about the golfer in your life.
All right, everybody needs one of these. Now, if you golf, you know finding your tees and your ball markers, you know, and all the necessities of golf, it's all right here. All right here. Ball marker, magnet,
Oh, very
tees.
cool.
You got a belt, so you actually can put the belt on, and it has a divot tool, so it has everything you need. You never have to go in your golf bag again. Think about that.
Why is it called Bird?
It's just a name we came up with because it had like a signal when you're out golfing. You're like hearing all the noise of pretty birds, right?
yeah.
It just and really when you think about like me for golfing, if you're going back in your bag, you're knocking
go.
balls over, you're doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Look at you go.
See,
You're
you're
styling.
ready. She's
looking good.
She got a good swing.
That's it. That's your hat now. You can have it.
There you go. Thank you.
And if you don't golf, you're going to become a golfer
There
today.
you go.
Of course.
Nice. All right, what do we got? This is for the pets, right?
Yeah,
A
spleesh.
spleesh.
So anywhere
what
you
do we
go,
got?
we say spleesh your
Yeah.
leash. You can attach your leash to this, right? You can after you're done golfing, you want to take your dog out for a walk.
Yeah.
It holds water, 12 ounces of water, shoots 14 feet. So if you want to clean your pet's paws off, you can get them clean really quick. And if you want your pet to have something to drink, like I'm in Carolina a lot, right? It's really hot all the time. It fills with water.
This is genius.
I'm gonna go. This really is a genius product.
That is genius because I'm always carrying the leash with the dog, right? Then you
100%.
bring the little detachable pop-up water bowl.
Yeah, don't need to. You're bringing it all with you, and you can walk any animal, really. I mean, my wife tries to walk our cat. That's another story for another day.
That's a really incredible idea.
Really, it's really, really great.
Okay.
And the dog
And
can
we're
just
living in
look
the
it out there.
suburbs. We got a lot of viewers who are dealing with
And
ticks.
now, ticks. This is my product. So now, ticks. Think about this. Take your dog for a walk. One-hand operation. Has a little V. You go in, you grab the tick, you pop it out. You never have to touch the tick. You put it in your jar. You can have it checked for Lyme disease, which we know is a big deal in Northeast, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And now it's becoming a big deal around the country. this is the one to have.
That's
little
so
device,
easy to
put on a
use.
keychain, in your car, in your camper, in your boat, wherever you go, you should have one of these.
Especially for this area.
100%. Really inexpensive, too.
Yeah. That's yours.
This is mine.
Okay.
Ticketofftoday.com, where you can get one right now.
There you go.
Have you had to use it on yourself?
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm in the woods a lot.
Yeah.
I love
Especially when
that.
you're golfing, right? All these go hand in hand for your daily activity.
What's your best advice? If someone has an idea but they don't know how to get started, what do you tell them?
They call me. I'm the modern inventor.
Yeah.
We have programs from finding if you really need a patent, or if you should have a provisional first, so you can really check the market to see if there's a need for it.
Right.
And then we look at, how do we launch it, right? We
Yeah.
have all the tools to make it happen. Marketing folks, we have logistics, fulfillment. I'm in Walmart, I'm in Home Depot, I'm in a lot of big stores, I'm with buyers all the time. And I get to work with Damon John.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. That's why they call him the People Shark.
Ah, yes,
We're
yes.
doing a big event in Vegas coming up September 5th and 6th. It'll be the largest pitching event of the year. In Vegas, we're picking 15 inventors to pitch directly to celebrities.
Okay, but they're pitching to you. What's the pitch?
It's got to be quick.
Yeah.
Right? You got 90 seconds. Because after 90 seconds, you start losing. You start losing interest. So you got to really talk about the product and the problem you're solving, not the story. Story comes later.
Right.
It's the problem you're solving.
How do you know if you're asking for too much money from the sharks?
You really don't. You just have to look at what are your current sales. But like anytime you look for capital investments, right, from VCs, you have to look at what your sales are, and not bet on the future. So I went on Shark Tank and bet on the future. I bet on me, and it worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Doesn't always work out that way.
Right. Okay, good stuff. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you, guys.
All right. Well, you can follow him online at Modern Inventor, and perhaps he can get the help that you need to get your invention out to the world.
Yeah, very good.
Very
Cool
cool.
stuff, all right? Cal's got a new visor.